And girls, it's that time again. Hold on to your pantsu as we are right back at it again with the god tier anime, My Life as Inukai-San's Dog. Oh yeah, we are back at it with our favorite doggy antics, and it gets a bit freaky, a bit weird, but all in all, that hot and spicy tone that we just can't get enough of. Like, honestly, I didn't think I'd be making this many videos on this show, but it's changed my life, man. Probably not in the right way, but I feel as if this show has given me, like, my anime awakening, like a rebirth, if you will. And these episodes, oof. Yes, that's all I'm gonna say. Now, if you have been enjoying them, do your boy a massive favor and smash that like button. Let's see if we can get this video to 669 likes because, yeah, I've got schoolboy humor. I think that's really funny. It is funny. So these episodes actually focus on our other girls. We get more Nekotani, which is always welcomed, and we finally have this new chick, Tsukishiro, and damn, is this girl wild, man. Like, I was not ready for her character, that is for sure. So episode 5 picks up with Karrarin and Pochita in front of Nekotani's apartment. This is where our boy Pochita is about to execute his escape plan. Pochita is, of course, preparing to flee when the chance arrives, because Nekotani's apartment is right next door to his. Now, his plan is to perform a leap of faith off of the fence as soon as possible to get to the balcony of his own bedroom. Pochita wonders why Nekotani asked Karrarin to bring him along, given that she is afraid of dogs as Nekotani opens the door for them. This fear of dogs will play in Pochita's and our need for fan service's favor soon enough, don't you worry. Do not worry. So Nekotani and Karrarin decide to play some video games before beginning their studies. I respect this. Pochita now has the ideal chance to flee because both Nekotani and Karrarin are preoccupied. However, as he tries to make his move, Karrarin searches for Pochita under the table using her foot. Now, at first, I was thinking that she was going to go all traditional Karrarin here in trying to get Pochita to lick her foot again so that she could get off on that while playing some video games, but man, was I wrong. So Pochita tries to get away and follow through with his escape plan, but then we straight up get the super scary version of Karrarin. Her voice, man. The look in her eyes, the weird way she's playing with his tail. I was so scared for Pochita here. Bro, run, get out of there, man. And now he does. He now makes a break for it, only for Nekotani to block his path despite being super scared of him herself. Now, using her fear to his advantage, he uses his super special awesome doggy power technique. The move. Bark. This causes Nekotani to collapse in front of Pochita, leaving him with no choice but to carry on barking. The ball is in our boy's court here as he leaps on her, causing her to sweat like crazy, though I personally thought we were going to get some really crazy Inukai antics here, but no. Oh no, we got a very jealous Karrarin looming over them. Karrarin's rage is so totally terrifying here, man, and I was freaking out for both of them, like just freaking out so bad. Now, I will add that the manga chapter for this part does actually go absolutely nuts here, by the way. Pure 100% cursed. Like, full-on perverse, jealous Karrarin, which I strongly recommend that you check out. Like, they held nothing back there. However, in the anime, we are saved as the delivery guy came to bring the package that Pochita had bought a few days prior under Karrarin's name. Now, while Nekotani and Karrarin are puzzled over the parcel, his chance is finally here. Pochita quickly seizes this opportunity to flee the room. So our boy makes it out of the apartment at a full sprint, makes his way to the balcony and leaps. Leaps as hard as his tiny little dog legs can, but the fence was too high. No, he didn't make it. Now Nekotani is not far behind and she is desperate to catch him because my god, man, could you imagine what would happen to her if she let Karrarin's dog escape? That is a fate worse than death, man. Like, big note from me. No. So how will Pochta escape over the fence? It's too high. Well, he comes up with a masterful plan. And now I will say at this point, we are like 6 minutes into the 12-minute episode. So halfway using my mad math skills. And we haven't had anything all that lewd. Yeah, sure, we had a couple of well-positioned camera angles for some pantsuit shots, but nothing of the quality that this show consistently pushes out. Well, we go into freaking overdrive from here on out, boys and girls. So in the hopes that Nekotani will again throw him off of her with enough momentum to clear the fence, he needs to go into full degenerate mode. So what does he do here? Well, he goes in and starts straight out licking her booba. And that caught me totally off guard here. I was just not expecting that, and like not at all. They went all in with this little section here. Now, this was not quite enough to get her to throw him off, so he goes under her top, which completely exposes the queens to us. And now I do believe this is the second time we have seen Nekotani exposed such as this, which leads me to believe that it certainly won't be the last time. Anyways, Pochta's strategy was successful, and Nekotani launches him, sending him straight in the air, and he just about made it to his room's balcony. I gotta say, the throw and the voice acting for the throw was super funny as well. I don't know why, I just found it so hilarious, but it was great, man. I loved that. So here Pochta notices a stunning girl in his room with a basket of flowers, which surprises him. The girl being Usagi Tsukishiro, the pink-haired chick from his memories. Now, to avoid being seen, Pochta hides underneath her dress, where we, of course, get plenty of shots of her pantsuit. Classic Inukai-San right here. So this girl is pretty wild, man. So she's in his room in search of some dirty magazines that she can tease him with when he gets back. Searching under his bed, she finds a box of Valentine's chocolates. Now, going into the deeper side of this show, Pochta was able to kind of like hazily remember some of his human memories after seeing the chocolates. But of course, everything is still a blur for him at this point. Now, Usagi suddenly shreds the chocolates in a fit of rage after learning that he was given Valentine's Day chocolates by another girl that wasn't her. And yes, we see here that Usagi actually likes our boy Pochta, and let's go, man. This girl looks to be an absolute stunner, and more, let's say. So Pochta remains under her dress, following her around the room because, you know, if he is seen, then his mission will be completely foiled, to which we are treated to more of her pantsuit and, well, all of her, really. Nice. This is where things take the wild turn, man. And when I mean wild, I mean wild. So Usagi suddenly stops and starts crying. She is upset because he has gone without a trace and she's worried. She just wants to know where her crush is and when or if he will ever return. But then our girl goes from emotionally upset to straight out horny as she starts getting up close and personal with the edge of his table. And I was just like, nanny, what are you doing, girl? Like, how did it shift gears so extremely to like, what? I mean, like, awesome, but I was not warned. This came almost literally straight out of nowhere, and like, bro, this girl, she's awesome. I like her. So yeah, Usagi is legit going all of the way with this table, and now I have myself questioning why I want to be that table so bad. Like, why? However, Pochta's mother does shout up to Usagi before she could finish. I mean, this episode went from nothing to hardcore in like no time at all. I just love this show so much, man. I love it. And I will say again, the manga took this scene to the absolute extremes here. Like, actually just wow stuff, man. So episode 6, that was very, let's say, interesting, that's for sure. We find out that Usagi had, of course, been looking for Pochta, well, the human Pochta, and she'd been tending to his plans for quite some time now. She leaves the house and Pochta with her. Walking in the rain, she's then splashed by a car and she finally sees Pochta under her dress. Straight out, she's like, you remind me of Senpai. You look sad, sweet, and you look really dumb. And I'm like, I don't really know if that's a compliment here, but she has the hots for him and she is certainly a total stunner herself, so I guess I would personally take that. Anyway, she picks Pochita up and Karrarin and Nekotani run by in search of him, but the rain is just too loud for them to hear him bark to them. And I gotta say, I was wondering how Karrarin was going to be here. I thought Nekotani's life was honestly over because she had lost Pochita, but she seems more concerned about finding him, and rightly so. And now we get back to Usagi's, and she instantly just passes out from exhaustion and being out in the rain. Pochita decides that he has to remove her wet clothes from her so that her condition doesn't get any worse. That is pretty much the premise of this entire episode, to be fair. Of course, this anime knows exactly what it is doing here and wastes absolutely no time in showing off Usagi in all of her glory. Like, we literally see everything here. And now I do have a few points on this brilliance. Firstly, Pochita's next level god skills in removing all of her clothes only using his mouth and paws. Very, very impressive. Like, this guy is the actual master. You know, like the bra, man. Those things could literally be like Chinese puzzle boxes, but he straight up gets this thing off with just his mouth. Well played, good sir. Another point is the extremely wild dream that Usagi must be having. You know, it sounds like this girl has her own perverse side to her that is way, way off the charts, and it's all for our boy. Like, I think she was either asleep here or in a daze, but whatever Pochita was doing was giving her an, let's say, reaction. Usagi definitely seems to be this, like, innocent on the outside and crazy on the inside kind of girl. Can't wait to see more of her. I also felt extremely worried that this girl was now just passed out butt naked in her hallway. Like, what if her family came back and saw that? Like, awkward and just pain is all I could think of, you know, when that situation. No. So our boy Pochita does the good and covers her up with clean, dry clothes like a total gentleman. He even goes as far as putting fresh pantsu on her, and again, the same 2 points. 1, very impressive doing this with only his dog mouth. And 2, what is this girl dreaming about? She went to like level 2 million on this one here. Like noises, like full on like senpai, this, that, and the other. Like, what am I watching and why is this show so good? Again, the manga chapter goes into a lot more detail, and believe me when I say a lot more detail on how Pochita was able to undress and dress her. Again, I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, what was I seeing here? This episode ends, however, on the most intense of cliffhangers. So Karrarin and Nekotani arrive at Usagi's house and knock on the door as they're obviously asking around to see if anyone has seen their lost dog. However, her door was open, which, you know, the logic means they surely have to go in because plot. Man, when they enter though, so damn cold, man. Like, I was so scared. Karrarin's eyes changed to that of the very devils as she sees a half-naked girl with her Pochita. At the same time, Usagi wakes up to see these girls just standing over her in her own house. Man, this situation has got... I'm shivering, actually shivering. Just run, get out of there. Episode ends here and Pochita says it best, man, saying this. What a moment. Inukai-San, who's in love with me in dog form, and Tsukishiro, who's in love with me in human form, meeting face to face. Bro, what a cliffhanger that is. How is this going to go down? It's like the ultimate battle. We know Karrarin is an actual demon when it comes to Pochita, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like Unagi can turn up the heat too when her senpai's involved. Obviously, she doesn't know who Pochita really is, but I can feel something insane happening here. I can feel it. Ooh, it's going to be tasty. It's going to be tasty. Wild couple of episodes here. What did you guys make of them? And of course, while you wait for the next video to drop, why not check out this video where I talk about my first ever impressions of the Inukai-San anime. As that was the video that started this weird love for this show, I guess you can say. But guys, that is it from me. You take care of yourselves. I'll see you very soon. Peace.